Hello, hello. I am Coach Cori Sartori. I empower high-achieving women to shift their mindset to grow in their self-love, confidence, relationships, and career. I am going to talk to you today about how routines help you create balance. And, that's what this group is all about, is creating more balance in your life so you can have more joy and have more fulfillment. And routines are just such a powerful part of this. If you are not somebody who currently lives by routines or has routines set in your life, I challenge you to do so. So grab a pen and paper, make sure you take notes because I'm going to offer you some suggestions on creating routines so you can start living a more balanced, happy life. I know for me that I was really great at routines before I was diagnosed with cancer. I was working my full-time job, I was running my business, and I was, going to yoga and taking care of myself. And so I had a pretty good routine. I would work pretty much the same schedule at my full-time gig every single week. And then I would usually work the same hours with my business every week. And I got really good at having these routines. They set me up for success. And then I quit my full-time job in February of 2021 because I was going to be a full-time life coach. And then in March of 2021, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. And so all of those routines I had basically went out the window. I didn't have any routine. I was just in survival mode. And I was just trying to figure out what the hell was going on. I had a ton of doctor's appointments, and then I started chemo, and then I had surgeries. And so from March of 2021 until September of 2021, probably early October, I didn't have a routine. And not having a routine really made me feel overwhelmed. And that's not a feeling I enjoyed, but I was just really just trying to survive at this point and be present in the moment and not plan and just be here now. That was like my mantra, be here now, be here now. And so in October, I hired a coach. Like I always tell you people, I just feel like coaching is so powerful, and I know that it's something that's transformed my life. And so that's why I started this group, because I hope that you take this information because it is so incredibly valuable. So, my coach asked me when we first started working together, she's like, okay, well, I want you to tell me what your routine is or what your routine is, so then you can decide what you want your routine to be. And I was like, I don't have a routine. I don't have a routine at all. So what do you want me to do? And she's like, well, then just write out what you want your routine to be. And I was like, okay. And doing this work was super important and super valuable for me because I had been off balance for so long, and I just wanted to have that routine back of taking care of myself. And it didn't happen right away. Like I ended up having another surgery at the beginning of November. And, part of my routine is moving my body and working out. And when you've had chemo and surgery and then another surgery and a couple hospital stays, I wasn't able to go move my body the way that I wanted to. I probably wasn't eating as healthy as I could because I just didn't have the energy to meal prep. But once I was able to get back to my routine, I just started to be more successful in my health, my mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual health, as well as my relationships and within my business. And so I want to share with you today 4 ways or actions that you can take to help you create some routines in your life so you can have more balance. Because balance is so powerful and it's so beneficial for us. And I know so many of us are women that either we work full-time and have relationships, or maybe we're full-time moms. We just don't have balance because we're go, go, go all the time. And so I want to support you in creating routines so you can have more balance in your life, because when you have routines and you have balance, your life is so much more fulfilling. So I want to share these with you because I know it'll help you not feel as overwhelmed. If you're somebody that's feeling overwhelmed right now because you have so much going on and you don't have routines, like when you're able to have the routines and the balance, like, that overwhelmed feeling, that stress goes away. And so this is why I want to offer this to you, so you can feel more at peace. So the first thing that I want to share with you is to start creating routines that support you is write out what your routine is now. And write it out very detailed. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. What are your daily routines? And if you don't have one, that's fine too. I didn't have a routine when I chose to do this. So write out your routine. if you have one. And then I want you to go back and I want you to look and see, what do you want to change about your routine? What is not serving you about your routine? And then rewrite out what you want your routine to be and start working towards this routine. And please remember, this is not about being perfection. This is not perfection. This is a practice. Everything that I do with my clients, everything I offer you, it's a practice. It's not about being perfect. It's try it and then try it again and then try it again, because there are going to be days where you fail. And that failure is only feedback. It's an opportunity for you to learn and grow and change. So first thing, write down what your routine is and then what you want to change about your routine, and then recreate your new routine for your life. And so I just will write out a weekly calendar and just write out, here's my to-do list for each day and the activities and then the time frame. And so you can write this in a calendar, or you can just write it on a piece of paper, but just get clear on what you really want your routine to be and then start working towards that. So maybe that means you need to get a babysitter. Maybe that means you need to have a conversation with your partner. Maybe that means you need to, ask for somebody to be your gym buddy. There's just do the actions that you need to do to help you create this new routine for your life, and a routine that is going to set you up for success. So I want you to start, this is the next thing. So I want you to start planning your week every single Sunday. And this is so valuable. This is something I tell every single one of my clients to do. If you want to create more balance in your life, if you want to be happier and healthier, you need to start planning your week. And so Sunday, take 1 hour out of your Sunday to sit down and write out your to-do list. Write out every single activity that you have going on. And I want you to include exercise, meal prep, time with your partner, time with your kids, time by yourself. So self-care, what are you going to do for you? I also want you to make sure that you put in some time for self-development. And so I spend 20 minutes every single day doing self-development, if not more. I usually am listening to a book on Audible, or I'm watching a documentary, or I'm listening to a podcast. And so self-development is so, so valuable. And so make sure that this is part of your what you're putting into your calendars. I'm going to spend 20 minutes doing XYZ for self-development. And so you'll start on Sunday, you'll write out everything that you need to do for the week, and then you'll move those activities from your to-do list into your calendar. And remember, time with your partner, time with your kids, exercise, meal prep, self-development, those are more important than anything else you have going on. They are more important than work. They are more important than yard work and cleaning. Like, that is more beneficial. That is going to provide you more happiness if you are planning those things in. And so make them a priority. I was just talking to a client that I'd worked with, and we were talking about date night with her husband and how we don't make it as big of a priority as we should. And then talking about when we do get that opportunity to go on dates with our husbands, how much we remember, oh my gosh, I love you, and we have so much fun together, and you're my best friend. And so doing those activities with your partner, doing those activities with your kids are so important, because that's really where life happens, is in your relationships. And so make sure that you not only plan the appointments and the work and all of those things, taking care of the house, but plan time for yourself, plan time for your partner, plan time for your kids, plan time for self-development, plan time for your extended family, whatever you need. That is really where you're going to find more joy and fulfillment, is making time for that. Okay, so the next thing that I want you to do is to start creating a morning and night routine. This is super important. This is something I tell every single one of my clients to do as well. And so a morning routine is so important because it sets you up for the day, right? It sets up the tone of your day. And so with a morning routine, some of the things that I want to offer you in your morning routine is to move your body for 20 minutes. This is super helpful. I know for me, my morning routine, I always move my body. I like to go to 60-minute workouts if I can, but if I can't, then that just means that maybe I stretch for 20 minutes, or I go on a walk with my dogs and my son for 20 minutes or longer. But you want to start your day by moving your body. And this will set the tone for your day. It feels good. You'll feel better if you get up and start moving. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. It can just be stretching. So start a morning routine. Another thing that I have in my morning routine is meditation. You can also journal, you can pray, you can read your positive affirmations out loud. This is something I do. I read my positive affirmations out loud every morning. I read my vision for my life, and then I read my monthly goals out loud. So that's part of my morning routine, as well as moving my body. And, I eat oatmeal and blueberries every day. So I'm my breakfast is the same every day, but it's part of my routine and it sets me up for success. So that's my morning routine. You're also going to want to have a night routine, and something that I share with my clients is to make sure that you're getting ready for the next morning. So if you are going to work out, say you're going to go to a workout in the morning, you prep all of those things the night before. So that will be part of your nighttime routine. Prepping, you can journal. I always tell my clients to spend some time with themselves, whether they just like are relaxing with a cup of tea or maybe they're taking a bath. And, I also say pray, visualize, meditate. So have an evening routine that's really going to set you up for success. That's going to help you calm down so then you can have a great night's sleep. So morning and night routines are super, super valuable. And the last thing that I want to share with you is if you are somebody who has a job and you are struggling with balance at work, I want to challenge you to start time blocking. So time blocking can really help you with productivity. So what this looks like is, and this is something that's really important too, is make sure that you are doing the activities that you do not want to do first thing in the morning. So there's some parts of my business that I don't love. I'm not like stoked to do, but I know that if I don't do them first thing in the morning, then I'm going to be like thinking about them all day. I'm going to be like, I don't want to do this. And then I probably won't do it. And so if there's something within your business that you don't love to do, but it needs to get done, do that very first. And then you're going to time block. So you're going to spend 45 minutes on this activity, set a timer. I always set a timer. And so when that timer goes off, okay, on to the next activity. So say your first activity is you need to do your email. So you'll set a 45-minute timer to check emails, to respond to emails. And that's the only activity. You turn off all your notifications. So if you turn off your email notifications. So if you get a new email in the middle of responding to one, you don't go, ooh, what? I need to check over here. You need to turn off your social media notifications, because if, Facebook pops up and says, hey, somebody just commented on your post, you're going to get distracted. And so turn off all notifications so you can just focus on that one activity. So you're going to time block 45 minutes. I'm going to do my emails, and then you're going to have a 5-minute break, 5-minute break to breathe, to walk around, to grab a drink of water. But this is time to reset. Then you're going to come back to what you need to do next. And you're going to spend, 30 minutes, 45 minutes. But taking time to time block will help you be more productive, and making sure that you're not doing anything but that is really valuable. And that's why I'm saying turn off your notifications. If you're somebody that works in an office, shut your door, set boundaries with the people you work with. Say, hey, when my door is shut, I need complete privacy. So set those boundaries. But make sure that you're time blocking and setting a timer for each activity you're doing so you can be more productive and you can be more successful. And when I've offered this to clients, they're able to go from working from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. to like 8 to 5, right? It saves them 2 hours in their day because they're not distracted by all of these other things that do not matter. They're not caught up in the work drama. They're focused and they're getting their activities done, plus more. Like I have one of my clients, she was telling me that she's been doing this. She's been doing, her least favorite activities in the morning. And then she is getting done early. Like every day she's getting done at 4. By Friday, she's like, okay, it's noon. I don't really have anything else to do. So taking that time to time block really sets you up for success. So all of these things that I just shared with you are going to help you create routines so you can have more balance in your life. And so again, what does that look like? Write down your current routine, reevaluate, and create a new routine that's going to set you up for success. You're going to start planning your week every single Sunday. Start with your to-do list and then move your activities into your calendar. You're going to create a morning and nighttime routine to set you up for success. And then you are going to time block at work. And so all of these activities are going to really support you in creating balance for your life. And I promise you, when you have the routines, it's just like, it's amazing how many things that you get done. I think even for me, because I'm so good with my routine now, that there's sometimes where I'm like working and I'm like, okay, it's 3:00. Like, what do I do? Well, now I can just do whatever I want, and it's summer, and it's, I can go spend time with my family. So, I challenge you to take on those activities to support you in creating routines so you can have a more balanced life. And if you want more support, then I have 3 spots open for my one-on-one coaching program this month. And I will support you in creating balance. I will support you in building your self-love, confidence. I will help you have happier, healthier relationships. And I will also support you in building your career for more success. So reach out to me if you want more information on my one-on-one coaching. I know it's so valuable. I have a coach, and coaching is just, it's really, really valuable, and it's just helping helped me achieve all of my goals a lot quicker than I would have done if I had tried to do it on my own. So reach out to me if you are interested in my one-on-one coaching. It's super powerful, it's super valuable, and I look forward to hearing from you. So thank you so much for being here, and thank you for being you.